What's up, guys? We are back with another fight, and here we go. Nah, bro, it's just nachos. Get it right, Alec. Alright, UFC 324 happened last weekend, and it was a very solid card from top to bottom, from the early prelims to the main event. Ty Miller on the early prelims was very good, very impressive performance from him. Nikita Krylov looked back in like top form. He did very good against Modestas. I thought Modestas looked a bit off that night, but Nikita did everything he needed to do in that fight. Ateba Gautier, interesting fight. Is a very tricky fight to score because Poliev was doing all the strikes. He was landing, and he was landing at kind of a high volume, but he was backing up the whole fight. And when Ateba landed one shot, Poliev would be flying across the octagon. So it was a very tricky fight to score. Ateba definitely needs to work on it, on closing the distance, maybe some kicks or different things to like be able to find his opponent easier, because Poliev's kickboxing style and like distance management caused Ateba some serious problems. And Alex Perez, I was happy with that fight. I like Alex Perez. He has been so consistently unlucky in the past 4 years. It's unbelievable. So it's very nice to see him catch a good win on a big card. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davis Figueiredo wasn't really surprising. I think most people expected that to happen. I like Umar, but if he wants to get to that title fight before people like Omali Marab get it, he needs to put on some exciting performances, because no one doubted that he could do that to Figueiredo. If he submitted or KO'd Figueiredo, people would be like, okay, yeah, put this guy next in line for the title. Yeah. But his last two performances have not been performances that make you go wow. They'll control him, but they weren't exciting. It wasn't really an eye-opening performance from him. So I think that I'm pretty sure that they're gonna do Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley, and then maybe they might do Umar versus Marab again. But I'm not sure, because Umar truthfully probably deserves a title fight, because he's literally number 2 ranked and he's just beat Figueiredo. But because of his performances, the UFC aren't going to give him the opportunities. So it's a bit unlucky for Umar. But once again, he did show how elite he is, and I do think Petr Yan would beat him, just because the styles don't clash well. I think Petr Yan's striking is one of the best in the UFC, and his takedown defense, and I think it'll be too much for Umar. I don't think Umar will be able to get the fight to the ground, and if he does get to the ground, I don't think he'll be able to keep Petr on the ground. And on the feet, I don't see Umar causing too much problems for Petr. And on the main card, we had the opener of the main card. We had John Silver versus Arnold Allen. That was a great fight, like I expected. John Silver won. I predicted that, but he impressed me a lot. The adjustment he made after losing that first round was quite impressive, and he kind of took over the second and third round. Not easy, but he controlled those last 2 rounds quite well. Tough for Arnold Allen. He's been one of the best in the division for a long time now, and I feel like he's just very underrated. People don't see how good he actually is. So that's a very big win for John Silver, and makes him basically a top 5er now, which is crazy. That featherweight top 5 is stacked. Rose, I thought Rose won, but it was a close fight. It was a very close fight. There was a lot of feints, there was a lot of movement, but no, Natalia Silva's third round was insanely good. She dominated that round. I thought Rose won, but I'm not mad at Natalia winning. It was a fair decision. Wilder versus Derek Lewis. That was I rock him. Wilder versus Derek Lewis was kind of boring. Wilder did what he needed to do. He used his speed and his movement to his advantage. Derek Lewis just wasn't fast enough to catch him, and that resulted in Derek getting stopped. Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I thought Sean won. I think it was the right decision. That third round from O'Malley was vintage. That was very, very good. Song Yadong is elite. Yeah, I don't know why he's so underrated. He's a very, very good fighter. He's fast, he's got power, he's got wrestling, and he's technical. Like, he's not just a reckless fighter. And Gaethje Pimblett, I mean, that was evil Gaethje right there. Gaethje was going crazy. And Paddy Chin. Scouts was gonna get knocked out, clearly. Unless your name's Darren Till. I love Darren Till. But Paddy staying true to his word, because boy, he took some shots and he just didn't get knocked out. I don't know how he ate that much shots and just didn't go out. Gained some respect for Paddy. I don't like him, but like he gained my respect from that fight. And Gaethje, I love Gaethje. I feel very, 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 very bad for him because he's got Ilia Topuria in front of him now, because that is not a good fight. I mean, Topuria is so precise and he's got so much power, and his boxing skill, I think it might just be a bit too much for Gaethje. I think in that fight, Gaethje's best key to victory is just like, you better be kicking legs. You got to be going for those leg kicks often. Yeah, if you want to, like, you don't want to be boxing with Topuria. You also don't want to be wrestling with Topuria. Yeah, use the kicks. Ilia is like 5'6". Yeah, leg kicking from distance, and make Ilia have to go first with his shots. If Ilia can go first, then Gaethje can use that opportunity to counter after. Gaethje, in like when he was younger, he used to use those leg kicks as weapons. Yeah, he has a few leg kick finishes from when he was in WSOF. Like, he was kicking people's legs and causing major problems for that. So I would like to see that for when Gaethje and Ilia fight. Although Arman Tsarukyan definitely deserves the title shot more than Gaethje. Arman, the UFC don't like him, man. The UFC do not like Arman Tsarukyan. UFC 325 was this weekend. I've got Volk again because Volk, I think they shouldn't be doing this rematch so soon. That was a brutal fight the first time, and I think it'll kind of be similar this time as well. I think Volk's just too experienced, too calculated. I think, and Diego takes a lot of shots. He needs to work on his defense for this fight. Like, he needs to focus in on his defense. Everything else is good. His grappling is alright. Like, his striking is good. Oh my days. That was evil. Look at his leg. My days. That's crazy. As I was saying, Diego has very good grappling, deceptive jiu-jitsu, and he's got some like solid takedowns. And he has good striking and power. But overall, I think Volk's skill just gonna be too much again. But anyways, I'll see you at the next fight, and I'll continue with my UFC 325 predictions. Alright, so we've got Beneil Dariush to deal with. I think this is going to be kind of chill. I don't think he's going to... All I've got to do is watch out for his overhand and just hope I don't get held on the ground. Anyways, back to UFC 325. Co-main event, we've got Dan Hooker, probably one of my favourite fighters right now. He's been one of my favourites for forever. Versus Benoit Saint-Denis. That's a good fight. Whoa, that was insanely quick. I think Dan's gonna win. I think Dan's anti-grappling style is gonna be a good match to stop Benoit's takedowns. And I think they both get reckless on the feet, but that's genuinely where Dan thrives. Dan loves chaos, so it'll be interesting. And I think Benoit Saint-Denis took so much damage in the Poirier and the Moicano fight. I think that could be a problem, because it did seem to change him. Like, became a bit more gun shy, and it just seems like his body like couldn't take it. Hook, on the other hand, he gets beat up for fun, like, and he thrives still. Like, he made one of the craziest career resurgences, in my opinion, because this man went from being on a 3 or 4 fight losing streak after getting knocked out by Michael Chandler. Can't remember who else he lost to. He lost to Arnold Allen when he dropped back down to featherweight, and I still don't know how he made a cut to featherweight. But then right there and then, like, Dan was never going to be a top fighter again. And then this man comes back, beats Jalen Turner, beats Claudio Puelles, and then he beats Matthäus Gamrot, and is back in the top 5. Like, that is an insane career comeback. And I think Benoit Saint-Denis, I don't think their styles clash in a way where I think he will struggle. We also got Mauricio Rufy and Rafael Fiziev. I think Rafael's got this. Rafael is one of the best strikers in the division. He literally survived Gaethje twice. That's nothing. Like, no other fighter can say that. Yeah, I fought Gaethje twice and went to decision with him twice. Like, people don't go decision with Gaethje usually, you know. And I would say that Fiziev is more technically sound than Rufy. But I think it'll be a very high level fight though. It'll be very high level. We also got Tai Tuivasa returning. Man, I love Tai Tuivasa. But then putting him up against Talisman Teixeira is an evil move. You got Tai, who is on a 5-fight losing streak, and to be honest, it's been pretty brutal. Apart from the Jairzinho Rozenstruik fight, it's been a pretty brutal string of losses for Tuivasa. Especially when he was going from being a top 5 contender, like, to literally just going down this spiral, and now you're putting him up against a 6'8" heavyweight who's got majority first round finishes. Like, I think that is a direct attempt to try and end his career. With that being said, Tai Tuivasa has a shot against anyone, and we've seen Talisman be a bit reckless in there, as we saw in the Derek Lewis fight, and I think that can give Tai an opportunity to counter. So I would be saying Tai Tuivasa wins. And we also have Quillan Sacco on the to open up the cards. He's going against Jamie Mullarkey, and I feel like Jamie Mullarkey just cannot catch a break. That man fought Alexander Volkanovski before the UFC. This man has been getting nothing but hard fights his whole career, and I think that Quillan's got this. Yeah, man, he's talented. He's got some clean striking. That KO against Haqparast, oh my days, that was insanity. I was so scared for Nasrat, because that was not a nice KO. That was evil. That KO was like, it was so clean. Like, it's one of the cleanest head kick knockouts I've seen. Yeah, he's shown a lot of skill, and yeah, I was shocked from that fight. That fight definitely made me a fan of Quillan. And yeah, those are my UFC 325 predictions, as I'm absolutely giving Beneil Dariush hands right now. That was a stupid trip. Boring. He gets in a north-south. Alright, sure. Round 2 is next. Alright, so there's the horn. The round is over. This is going to be it for Beneil. And Beneil's going to lose in the next minute, hopefully. He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round. Oh, that was a smooth takedown attempt. Damn. That was nice. Fair enough. Oh, welcome to another edition of Beneil Dariush Just Grappling. Don't get me wrong, grappling is cool, but I like Benil. This is just not it. This is not what we need right now.
Steps firmly out of his comfort zone and goes to one of the best wrestling gyms in the world. Let's see if it pays dividends here.
Oh my days, I thought I was up. I thought I was up. This guy, man. Benny. Thank you.
Now he's back up to his feet. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Total strikes.
Damn, how is he landing more strikes than me? Did I rock? He's rocked. Oh, got him. I got him. Damn. Yes, let's go. Getting Benny out of here. We're on a proper win streak right now. That is going to be it for this video. Peace out.